Have you ever felt like people only see your body and never your heart? Like no matter how hard you try to be funny or kind, the world still labels you before you even speak? If you've ever been laughed at, judged, or rejected for how you look, this story will hit you deep. Once upon a time, in a busy city where people loved quick jokes and quick judgments, there lived a man named Adam. Adam was big, soft around the edges, always tired, always choosing comfort over effort. He wasn't a bad person. Actually, he was the kind of man who would hold the door for strangers and laugh at his own jokes so others wouldn't feel awkward. But the problem was, people didn't see his kindness first. They saw his size. They saw his slow walk, his heavy breathing on stairs, the way he avoided mirrors. And even when he smiled, it felt like he was apologizing for taking up space. Adam's days were a loop. He woke up late, promised himself he'd start fresh, then ordered something greasy because cooking felt like work. If a friend invited him out, he'd say, "I'm tired," when the truth was, he hated the way strangers stared. Some people at work would whisper, "He eats like a machine," and laugh when he walked past. A few women would make rude comments, loudly, like he couldn't hear them, calling him fat in a way that sounded like an insult instead of a description. Adam would pretend it didn't hurt. He'd smile and shrug like it was a joke. But inside, every laugh added a brick to the wall he built around his confidence. The worst part wasn't the comments. It was how Adam began to believe them. He stopped buying clothes he liked because he thought he didn't deserve to look good. He avoided photos. He avoided gatherings. Even his dreams felt smaller. And yet, there was one bright spot. A woman named Claire. She worked in a nearby place, always looking confident, always surrounded by people. She wasn't perfect, but Adam admired her energy. When she laughed, the room felt lighter. Adam started thinking, maybe if someone like her saw the real me, everything would change. He began helping her whenever he could. Small favors, kind gestures, hoping she'd notice his heart, not just his body. One day, Adam decided he was done hiding. He rehearsed his words all week. He imagined it. Her surprised smile, the moment she realized he was more than a stereotype. He invited her for coffee after work. His hands shook, but he tried to stand tall. When the moment came, Adam took a deep breath and said he liked her, really liked her, and he asked if she'd give him a chance. For a second, Claire stared like she didn't know what to say. Then her face twisted into something cold. She laughed, not kindly, not nervously, just cruel. "Adam, no," she said sharply. "I'm not dating a guy like you. Look at you. You need to fix yourself first." Her words hit harder than a slap. And when people nearby turned their heads, she added one more sentence that cut through him completely. "Be serious." Adam's throat tightened. His eyes burned. He tried to smile, tried to act like it didn't matter, but the pain rose too fast. A few people snickered. Someone whispered, "He really thought," and laughed. Adam walked away as calmly as he could, but the moment he reached his car, he broke. His chest shook like it was carrying years of silence. He cried the kind of tears that aren't just about one person, but about every time you felt less than human. That night, he stared at the ceiling and realized something terrifying. He had been waiting for someone else's love to save him, while he wasn't even loving himself. If this story is touching your heart, subscribe to English Story Academy for more emotional, life-changing English stories. The next morning, Adam looked in the mirror, not with hate, but with truth. He didn't call himself names. He didn't promise a perfect body. He simply said, "I can't live like this anymore." He wrote a small plan on paper. Gym, walk, water, sleep, repeat. Nothing dramatic. Nothing unrealistic. Just consistency. The first day at the gym, he felt exposed. He thought everyone was watching, but he kept going. He walked on the treadmill slowly, sweating in minutes, breathing hard. His legs hurt. His pride hurt. His ego screamed, "Go home!" But Adam stayed. Because for the first time, he wasn't trying to impress anyone. He was trying to rescue himself. Adam started running. At first, just a few steps, then half a mile, then 1 mile. Some days he failed. Some days he wanted to quit. But he learned to stop saying, "I'll start tomorrow." Instead, he said, "I'll start again today." He changed his food slowly. Less sugar, more protein, more vegetables, more water. He didn't punish himself. He educated himself. He watched videos, learned about healthy habits, learned how sleep affects energy, how stress affects cravings. The weight didn't disappear overnight, but something more important happened. His discipline grew. Every morning he showed up. He earned a piece of respect for himself. Months passed. Adam's face looked sharper. His posture changed. His breathing became easier. His clothes fit differently, but the biggest transformation was invisible. His eyes didn't look apologetic anymore. His body became stronger, Arms firmer, legs steadier, shoulders wider. He began lifting weights, not to become better than others, but to become reliable for his future self. People who used to ignore him started noticing. "Wow, you look different," coworkers said. Some women who never spoke to him suddenly smiled at him in a new way. But Adam didn't chase their approval, because he knew the truth. When you build confidence from attention, you lose it the moment attention leaves. One day, Adam ran into Claire again. She looked him up and down, surprised. Her tone softened. "Adam, you look really good," she said, almost like she wanted to rewrite history. She tried to make small talk, tried to act friendly, like the old moment didn't exist. Adam listened calmly. He didn't insult her. He didn't try to hurt her back. He simply smiled and said, "I hope you're doing well." And then he walked away. Not because he was arrogant, but because he finally understood. The best revenge isn't proving someone wrong. It's becoming someone who doesn't need their validation. Adam kept going. The gym became his therapy. The run became his reset. Healthy food became his respect. He still had hard days, but now he handled them like a man who believed he was worth saving. He stopped chasing love like a prize and started building a life he was proud of. And when people praised him, he didn't glow because they noticed his muscles. He glowed because he remembered the nights he almost gave up. Adam didn't transform into a new person. He became the person he was always meant to be, the moment he decided his life mattered. If this story felt personal, it's because Adam's struggle isn't rare. It's painfully common. Every day, millions of people are judged before they're understood, labeled before they're known. And slowly, without realizing it, those labels sink in. You stop dreaming loudly. You stop asking for more. You start believing that love, respect, and happiness are rewards meant for someone else. Adam's real transformation didn't begin in the gym. It began the moment he stopped waiting for permission to matter. The moment he chose effort over excuses, consistency over comfort, and self-respect over approval. The story isn't telling you to change your body to be worthy. It's reminding you that you're already worthy. But growth is how you honor that worth. Pain didn't ruin Adam. It revealed him. And the same choice stands in front of you, quietly asking, will you stay who the world labeled you, or will you become who you know you can be? Let this be the moment you stop waiting for the perfect time, the perfect body, or the perfect confidence. Tomorrow is a promise that comfort loves to make, and regret loves to collect. Start small, start tired, start scared, but start today. Whether it's your health, your confidence, your career, or your self-respect. Progress doesn't require applause, only commitment. Moral of the story: your body can change, but your self-respect must come first. Don't transform to be accepted. Transform because you deserve a better life. If you felt this story, subscribe to English Story Academy for more emotional, motivational English stories that improve your listening and speaking.